What's going on, everybody? Welcome back here to this Just In podcast, episode 29, closing in on 30 straight weeks.
Yes, sir.
Kind of crazy. As always, I'm your host, Justin. I'm joined here by Jared. Jared, how you doing today?
Pretty good. Week before finals. We getting locked in and all that.
It's my finals week. The next time we film, I will not be in this room. This is the last episode in this room.
That's crazy.
Kind of crazy. My flag is already gone.
Bro's preparing. He's preparing to leave.
My lights are gone. The LEDs, man.
It's over.
Yeah, I'm going to have to find an actual spot in my house to set up. But yeah, man, the end of an era. This room.
The end of an era. It had so much aura. So much.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. It kind of did. The flag and it was kind of nice, man.
It was kind of nice.
It was kind of nice. But you know what else is nice, Jared?
Blind rankings.
Blind rankings.
Come on.
What do you want to go
know
first, man? We got them blind rankings as always.
I'll start us off today. So, you're going to be blind ranking brother duos in sports.
Ooh. I think I know my 5.
Okay. First, we got Trace and Klay Thompson.
Okay. Pretty good, but Trace Thompson isn't really all that, and Klay's washed. But Klay did have a good prime. I'll go 3.
Okay.
Trace Thompson, though, MLB 23 legend.
Indeed. All right, next, we got Josh and Bo. Come on.
1.
Okay, yeah.
1. I'm a Guardians fan, bro.
I know.
Come on.
I had to throw them on here.
Give me that.
All right, next, we got the Morris brothers.
Okay. Oh, long careers, but role players for the whole career. I'll go 4.
Okay.
I'll go 4.
So what are we leaving so far? The 2 and the...
I've left the 2 and the 5.
The 2 and the 5. Okay.
They're pretty good.
Next we got, even though they're not technically duos, but we got TJ and JJ Watt.
Oh, they're both so good. I feel like you're either tricking me with who you left in the 5.
I don't think you're not gonna guess who I have in the 5.
So it's not Jonte Porter.
No.
It's not the.
It is not Jonte Porter.
It's not the Porters. I can't put TJ and JJ in the 5, so I've got to put them at the 2.
Okay. And for your number 5, you have Devin and Jason McCourty.
Okay, that's not spectacular.
It's not, yeah.
That's not great. I'd probably flip-flop them and the Morrises.
Brothers, yeah.
And then maybe even flip-flop them and Klay and Trace.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I got to keep Josh and Bo at 1, so.
Based off raw talent, they wouldn't be 1, but low buy.
Okay, with the way
ain't hurt nobody.
With the way Josh is playing this year, man, he might be.
He's been carrying Bo in this ranking.
He's been killing it.
He has. Love to see it.
I've got you ranking ologies.
Okay.
So we'll start. We got geology. How are we feeling about geology? Rocks and stuff?
I'm not a big rock guy.
Okay.
I'll put it
You don't like Dwayne?
I'll put in the 4.
Put in
Because
the
of Dwayne, I'll put in the 4. Otherwise, it would have gone 5.
Okay. Next week we've got a class you've actually taken, Jared. Psychology.
Okay. I might have to go 1 early. Because it's a really fun and cool topic to learn about, but I just didn't pay attention too much. Shout out that. But yeah, I'm gonna slot that in the 1 because it's kind of useful and helpful, and it's cool to learn about.
Okay, I feel you. I'm taking psych next semester, so
Yes, sir.
That brain knowledge. Speaking of brain knowledge, I've got neurology next. Studying brains and stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna put this in the 5 just because I'm not a big medical guy in the first place. But it also that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
You're dealing with the brain, and I couldn't do that because that's too much pressure, and it's just it ain't easy. So I'm gonna put in the 5.
Okay, I feel that. We've got a high school classic, biology.
I'm gonna put this in the 3.
Okay.
I wasn't a fan of biology, but it's better than geology and neurology.
I would agree. Last but not least, archaeology.
Okay, that's a great
That's pretty
list.
good. That's a good
That's
list.
a good list. Come
That's a
on.
good list.
I was locked in.
I'd probably switch geology and biology for me, but it's close.
Yeah, that's a. I mean, it could flip flop, but I
Because
don't
with
know.
rocks, you get
Geology, like
volcanoes, and
I feel like
volcanoes.
geology. No, that's true. I didn't think about that. I don't know, but for me, like geology, you kind of have to be like interested in the first place, or else it's just not exciting.
I feel that. I feel that.
Like you're just looking at rocks. Like, ooh.
Some rocks look cool.
I mean, yeah, but like,
Like
I don't want to do the work
rocks with like crystals.
to do stuff after that.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Like, let me just see the rock. That's it.
Just look at a rock.
Exactly.
It's like a test question. What is this? A rock.
What is this? Rock.
rock?
Bang.
Hey, you get all of them right.
That's true. You would get all of them right.
By
Easy class.
technicality, you would.
True.
No, yeah. We're gonna start by talking about jerseys in general. All right, we're both wearing our jerseys here.
Yes, sir.
To basketball talk in a little bit, but I have some hot takes about some jerseys because I've been complaining about this for a while, and I feel like after today's jersey release, it needs to be said. People complain too much about new jerseys. I am so tired of teams releasing good-looking jerseys and people saying, "Oh my God, these are awful. These are XFL-looking jerseys." Like, comment sections, literally all of them are just like, "These are bad. These are terrible. These are awful." Bro, design a better one then. Do it yourself. And like, these jerseys don't even look bad. In my opinion, the Broncos had the second worst uniforms in the NFL last year. The color scheme's great. The uniforms look terrible. These new ones
This isn't any better.
aren't amazing, but it at least looks better.
But I don't.
And the
It's
white
just
helmet.
not-
White helmet.
I don't
looks
think
so
it's an
good.
upgrade. There's so much more potential, and like that's what we got.
But
That's
okay,
what
but,
we
like,
got.
people have
Come
hated on every new jersey release in like the past 3 years for every sport. I'm not sure there's been a jersey that people have liked.
But
like
I don't. These ones are really not good in my opinion.
I liked these ones.
They don't fit the Bronco. Okay, I feel like the issue with this is because whenever they design new jerseys, trying to make them look updated, they all look the same. Like I feel like for past jerseys, you can like, if we look at the old Broncos and then we look at another team, similar era and stuff like that, you could easily tell the difference. But if we progress into this sort of XFL looking, not saying that's a bad thing in general,
I have another
but
thing.
they're all gonna look this. They're gonna look similar. There's gonna be no diversity.
My
Also-
thing with this is people use XFL looking jersey as an insult. I'm sorry. The XFL has better overall uniforms than the NFL does.
They do, but this isn't.
I think an XFL looking jersey is kind of a compliment, to be honest.
I mean, maybe, but yeah, I don't. Also, there's two. Denver's also kind of in a weird spot, like as an organization in general. They just traded for Zach Wilson today.
Hey, great
That's
trade.
great. You change your jerseys and you trade for Zach Wilson. That's questionable aura going into the
Great trade.
going into the future. But I mean
here's the way I look at it, right? You had those new Texans jerseys released. Everyone complained about them. No, they were amazing.
I like them a little bit.
But
I thought they were decent.
Look good. They look decent. They're not.
I think they were better than their last ones.
Yeah, they're not the best jersey ever, but they look good. Those Cardinals ones are the only ones I'll actually give you a pass because those suck. The Jets changed their uniforms. Everyone in comment section I'm saying, like, is there even a difference? These look bad. These look the exact same. Brother, are you blind? Like, are you actually blind? They look 1,000 times better than the old Jets jerseys, and yet people are still just hating on them. And then the Denver jerseys today, no matter, even if they're still bad, they're better than what they had previously. And people are still just hating on them. And then that Houston alternate logo, like the H with the star, people are like, "Oh, it looks like a high school font." It's the same font as the classic Detroit Tigers logo that people say looks good. There's no consistency, bro. There's no.
Yeah. It's weird that like what people, because it also might. I wonder if the players have much say in it, because I feel like as an organization, like your players gonna be wearing them. So like low key, if the players design a jersey, and like I feel like that'd be cool. I don't know if they do that.
I have no
not
issue
in there, but like
with these Broncos jerseys, I think they look good. I need to see them on the field for sure, but I think they look good.
I think they're too close to Houston. At least in my they're very similar. The lettering is kind of similar, and that's kind of what
that's my big
I feel
issue.
like that's what
Fonts
defines
nowadays suck.
jerseys now, because I feel like that's what we're gonna get to now. Similar looking fonts is gonna really ruin.
But the jersey
The future
design
jersey.
itself looks fine. The font, if you change that font, I think it's a really good jersey.
Yeah, I agree.
But
The
as a
font
parent, I think
really
it's
tears
still
it down
good
for me,
jersey.
especially after you release the alternate ones. I don't know what they're called. I don't know if they have a name.
Like the classics or
The
whatever.
classics, yes, the classics one. Like those were like you dropped those and this Mile High collection at the same time. It also makes the Mile High ones look horrible.
But the classics
compared to the
look really
alternate.
good.
I do. Those look really good. And so when you put them
like-
against these new Mile High collection alternate ones, it's just kind of like they're two very different types of like jerseys and like designs and stuff like that. So yeah.
I just feel like people are gonna think. I feel like even if a team right now were to release the best jerseys ever made, everyone's still gonna say they're bad until like 3 or 4 years later, and they actually start to appreciate it.
Maybe.
I don't think
Yeah.
there's been a jersey release like in the past 3 or 4 years that people have initially liked.
Yeah. Just
Like even
hopefully-
the Nationals Cherry Blossom ones, which I think are some of the best jerseys.
those are so good. I don't know how people don't like those.
When they were first released, and even still now, people don't like those.
I don't get it. I really don't get how people don't like
I
them.
think the only jersey I've seen that people have universally liked were the black and red Cincinnati ones, the
Yeah.
City Connects. Those are
Mhm.
really good jerseys.
Those are really good. Yeah. It's
I also have an issue of like, just because it's classic doesn't always mean it's good. I'm looking at you, Alabama and Penn State. Because I saw a ranking of college football helmets, had Penn State at 3 and Alabama at 4.
that's crazy.
Sorry, it's a blank helmet with a stripe and a number.
Yeah.
Classic, but it doesn't mean it's good. Come on.
Yeah. That's fair.
And so like
And
that's
also, I wonder if a team like Green Bay would ever. It kind of begs the question. Like at this point, like when we see like older franchises, at what point do they change? Because Green Bay hasn't changed in ever.
And then I gotta bring this up. I don't know if you saw the Giants leaked classics.
I did not.
They Bengal posted them on Twitter. Let me find these.
I'll look it up as well. Let's see.
Also, he also posted a side-by-side comparison of the old and new jerseys. The new ones look 1,000 times better.
They look better, but
With that
Houston
thing
looks
on the
so
old
similar.
jerseys going from like the shoulder all the way down the side looks so disgusting.
Yeah.
Let me find this leaked.
Oh, I found them. What is this? What is this? This cannot be real. Am I looking at what I'm?
The leaked Giants ones.
Is this real? It looks like a Canadian jersey. This
Well,
is
that's what I'm
this is a Canadian jersey.
Classic does not always mean good.
That is literally the Canadian jersey. Look up the Canadian jersey and put that and show that together right now. They
Are
look
you,
the
also, are you
exact
seeing
same.
that side-by-side comparison though on the Broncos one?
Well, yeah, I think it looks better, but
I'm looking at them now. Honestly, I'm kind of I like these jerseys. Hold on.
I still don't like them.
They got the little
But-
arrows on the side. The collar doesn't go all the way. Oh my god!
Yeah,
Wait. These are actually gorgeous.
those Giants jerseys cannot be real though.
The Giants jerseys are terrible.
If they rock those, it's gonna be so stupid.
a Canadian. Oh my god! It is just a Canadian.
I say it's the exact same.
It
It is the exact same.
Classic does not always mean good, guys.
The red or the blue and then the red in the middle, the stripe. It's the exact Canadian jersey. I don't know
oh
what the
man.
Giants are cooking up, but
Yeah. Well.
which hopefully doesn't go into teams changing them constantly, kind of like the city jerseys in
Yeah.
the NBA now.
the
They're
city's
just dishing. They're just dishing out city jerseys like it's
take 2 or
free.
3 years, design a nice looking jersey, and then keep that jersey for like 3 or 4
Exactly. Yeah. Please. But Guardians city jerseys next month.
When Nike took over NBA jerseys, it went to hell, man.
That's when it went downhill. Yeah.
Adidas NBA jerseys was peak.
hmm
Like the Adidas NBA jersey. I need Adidas to take over baseball and football jerseys, man.
Yeah. I'm so ready for the Guardian City jerseys though.
If it's bad, I swear to God, dude.
It.
If Fanatics,
I don't know. I have no idea what it could look like, to be honest. I
It's
don't know.
gonna be a giant guitar. It's going to be.
Ooh, wait, that'd be kind of tough though.
If they do it right. If they do it right.
If they do it right, I feel like it would look
can you
good.
imagine if the buttons on this as it goes down are like the stripes on the guitar?
I can see that. Oh, maybe, but you need more than one stripe.
Well, no, but it'd be like the buttons
that way, like
one of the
horizontally. Oh, that'd be. I mean, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We got less than a month. May 17th.
Yeah, we're gonna go quickly for some basketball here because I know Cavs start in like 10-ish minutes.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna want to get to watch those. So we're gonna go game by game, each of game one. Give us an overreaction. All right.
Okay.
We'll start. Boston, Miami. What's your overreaction from game one?
Miami might. They could pull out, make this a close series. I know they lost Jimmy, but like they were kind of streaky. Like they get out of it, they get back in, kind of like with it. So I don't know. I can see them taking it 6-7 games maybe. If Boston gets a little too lax in this series, they might turn it up with Spoelstra in there with that experience in the playoffs. So you never know. He'd have been a streaky team for the past 2-3 years now. So maybe they do it again.
My overreaction, Boston in 4. Cavs, Orlando, overreaction, go.
The Magic are not a 5 seed. They looked awful. It was just, I mean, it was great. It was great to watch. But if I'm a Magic fan, this series is over.
My overreaction. Cavs look a lot more physical this year. They could take 2 from Boston.
That's true. And the series.
No.
Shut up.
Indiana, Milwaukee.
Milwaukee dominates this series. Even without Giannis, they were dominating that game. Once he gets back, it's over.
Yeah, I'm sticking with that. Milwaukee in 5. Halliburton fell off. Sixers, Knicks. Game 1 reaction.
Knicks in 5. Come on now. I'm sorry. I like the way the Knicks played. I don't know. I don't think the Sixers win this in any scenario.
My one reaction. Sixers
and 6. I knew it. Oh my god.
No, see, okay. Listen. I'll go short and depth on this. We almost won the game with him missing Embiid for an entire quarter. And when he played the second half on one leg, he looks healthy again this time. Plus, it was one of the worst refereed games I've ever seen.
It's always the best.
No. I'm not gonna lie. It's not. Embiid was getting his calls, but it was everyone else. We would poke somebody on the Knicks and they'd call like a flagrant 2. So it was bad refereeing, and Embiid was injured for most of the game. He's gonna come back healthy. We steal this one tonight. We win both in Philadelphia. We can drop one in New York again. Come back in 6. Win it in Philadelphia.
Sure, bro.
I'm really not worried. I'm not worried. Plus, nobody's on that team is guarding Maxey. He got to the 8 plays.
You ought to go down 2-0 and say we're still in it. Not worried.
I'm confident until we drop one in Philly, because I do think we can take both in Philly.
Okay.
Because as good as this Knicks crowd has been, Philly tops it.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
If we lose one in Philly, I'll put on the panic button. Until then, I'm not asking.
We'll see.
Thunder Pelicans. What are we thinking?
Thunder don't make it past the second round. I know you were low-key glazing the Kings up in our bracket or whatever, which I told you was wrong. But yeah, Pelicans played better than I thought, and even I think the Thunder will win this series, but I don't think there's a way they make it out the second round. They're too young.
My overreaction is if Zion was healthy, the Thunder would lose.
That's valid.
I think. Clippers, Mavs.
Clippers to the Western Conference Finals. I believe in the Clippers, and they're going to handle Dallas and Oklahoma City easily.
My overreaction, I do not think a team wins a road game in this series.
Okay. That's valid.
I think it's going to end up going to 7. Clippers win at home in 7. I don't think a team wins a road game.
Bro's glazed and the Mavericks on our bracket. This is crazy.
I just don't think anyone's going to. Dude, Kyrie sucks, bro. So I don't think it's not buying it. Timberwolves, Suns.
The trio is not it in Phoenix.
I agree. Mine, the Timberwolves are your 2024 Western Conference champions.
Wow. Okay.
Listen,
That's not the Clippers, but all right.
top defense, and you've got a guy who is young, talking trash and backing it up. Like he is getting in people's heads, and he is not stopping for anybody. There's no way he's stopping, dude.
That's fair. That's fair.
When you talk trash and don't back it up, aka Dylan Brooks, you look stupid. But if you're Anthony Edwards, you are. Oh my God, this dude is unstoppable. You're telling me Jamal Murray is supposed to guard that man?
Yeah, that'll be brutal.
Speaking of Jamal Murray, Nuggets Lakers.
The Lakers are washed. Pack them home. It's already over.
I think the Nuggets gentlemen sweep the Lakers.
Okay, that's valid.
I'll give the Lakers one in Los Angeles. Bron's not going out on a sweep, I don't think.
He might though.
Brown might put up like 51 games just so he doesn't get swept.
We'll call him 50, so it's a valid gentleman sweep.
And he's got to do his thing to protect his image, man.
That's true. That's true.
He's got to do his thing. Oh, man, but those are overreactions. Of course, we'll keep talking about the playoffs as more games happen. But the next time we're filming, I think 3 or 4 games will have been done in the series.
Yeah.
If there's any sweeps, some might be over. I'm looking at you, Boston. If there's any, close matchups, we'll get to those. So you'll want to stay tuned and turn on the notifications so you don't miss those episodes. We will be talking heavy playoffs.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, as always, links to everything down in the description. The podcast on both YouTube, Spotify, my socials, Jared's socials. Yeah, Jared, you got anything else for us here?
Don't got nothing, but make it a good week.
Always make it a good week, and we will see you all in the next episode.
Indeed.